Oh, I forgot to play the music. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live and in living color. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling. I lost my train of thought. Welcome to another fantastic episode of This Week in Reselling, where we interview special guests each and every week from different walks of life in the reselling world. Here we'll discuss the highs and lows of reselling and dive into great conversation. We are positive that you're going to hear something that is going to help you become a better reseller. I'm your host, Ray. Finally got through our little spiel there. I don't know what was wrong with me today, but I'm here, like always, with my co-host, Dustin. Dustin, what is going on, my brother?
What is up, everybody? Happy Sunday.
And guys, we're here with a very, 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 count them guys, very special guest, none other than Danica, Lady Luck Junk. We are so happy to have you, Danica. We've been trying to get you on, and we're like, we have to have Danica on the podcast. She's one of our favorite people, one of our favorite resellers. We love the vibe, and thank you so much for coming on the podcast.
Thank you for asking me to come on the podcast. I feel like I need to have some sort of fancy setup with my microphone and stuff so you can actually...
You do have a fancy setup. I mean, guys, if you're listening to this audibly, come over to the YouTube channel or the Spotify. Mm-hmm. Danica's got this nice little vintage... What do you got back there, Danica? You got some vintage luggage. It looks like you have some vintage letters. It says Lady Luck Junk. It must have taken you like forever to find all those different letters to make that.
I went a couple of months without the K till Paul Philly Flipper was like, "Can somebody get her a K already?"
Get her a K. Yeah. So, Danica, thank you so much for coming on. You know the vibe. You know what's going on here in the podcast. So we're very excited to have you on. But for the people that may not know the greatness of Danica, Lady Luck Junk, please introduce yourself. Tell us your origin story. Tell us your bit by a spider, became Spider-Man, the fantastic woman that you are, Danica, Lady Luck Junk.
I would love to be bit by a spider and get some superpowers.
I know, right?
Yeah, for real. Well, I'm in Fort Worth, Texas. I am fairly new to reselling. I started in 2018 full-time in it and left a career selling and slinging makeup and lotions and potions for a long time, and I've just been throwing it all in, just going it all in. I work 5,000 hours a week, and like, wait, is that a gong?
No, I hit my water.
Oh, dang it!
Yeah,
sorry. It could be that too.
It could be a gong. That did sound like a gong, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm the gong. I always wanted to go on the gong show. I'm not.
Yeah. That's funny.
Anyway, I just like buying stuff from the Goodwill outlets. I've done all different kinds of ways of sourcing junk. When I say junk, it's justified, useful. What's another good word? It's not junk. It's good stuff. It's like
good stuff.
Yeah.
We all sell quote unquote junk, right?
Well,
it's a treasure to us.
Is known as being good and cool. Like they spell it different. It's like junk boutiques and junk this. But once you start getting outside of Texas, people are like, "Oh, junk? Oh, like, oh, well." But anyway, I like to dig in the bins. I've bought storage units and I've done estate buyouts, and I just like to go and just dig in the dirt.
I love it. Now, Danica, you mentioned that you were selling makeup, flipping potions. Like, what were you doing? Before going full time into reselling?
No. That's what I did. I'm actually still a licensed esthetician, which is...
What is an esthetician? You're talking to a bunch of dudes with beards over here, Danica. So you gotta educate us over here.
Well, if you went to a spa and you had a facial, an esthetician would do your facial.
Oh.
So it's just like, a cosmetologist would do your hair.
Okay.
It's just a different license. Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay. Well, I need to talk to you because, your boy's skin isn't too great. It could be a little better. Maybe I need to start eating a little better, but your boy needs to go see a dermatologist or an esthetician, if you will.
Well, how much water are you drinking?
I drink a lot of water. I'm
Yeah?
drinking water right now. Yeah.
How much water are you eating?
0?
Raw
I don't know.
vegetables.
Yeah, I don't drink enough of that. I don't eat enough raw fruit and vegetables.
But
He's going for the hot chicken.
The water.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, I had some of that hot chicken. We went to
Hattie B's.
Mm-hmm.
Hattie B's.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Good stuff.
Are you gonging me again?
No, I'm sorry. I keep hitting stuff over here.
Ray,
But
okay? Is that burger getting to you from earlier?
I know. We did have a really nice hamburger from a barbecue shop for lunch, Danica. So that's probably why my skin is terrible.
No, I don't think it's terrible. But if you really want to make a change in your skin, try eating more fruits and vegetables.
Okay.
The water in the fruit and vegetable is able to stay within the cell longer than just drinking it and it going.
Gotcha. Now, for a person like myself, how much water do I need to consume on a regular basis? Or for the people that may be thinking that.
Gallon a day.
There's
away.
There's a formula. Do you know it, Dustin? The formula is your weight divided by.
It's something, but I just usually drink a gallon. Try to drink close to a gallon a day.
It might not be enough for you, Dustin, because you're a big boy.
No, really.
He's like 7 foot tall. He's like Andre the Giant over there.
You might need a swimming pool there, Dustin.
Yeah.
2 gallons. 2 gallons.
The man can drink you on. Well, he can drink you under the table over here.
Mm-hmm.
He's so big.
Oh.
But so Danica, you went from being a, I want to say statistician, but that's not it.
Yes.
Statistician? That's something else, right? That's someone that does stats.
Think of aesthetics.
Aesthetic stish. Okay, gotcha.
Esthetician.
Say that 10 times fast.
I know, right?
Yes.
So you.
I-T-I-A.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't feel bad.
Yeah. So you went from that into full-time reselling. Were you dabbling, dipping your toes into reselling beforehand and then went full-time, or how did that go about?
Oh, well, I've always liked to play store when I was a little girl. That's how far back you want to go. But no, I've told this story a couple of different times, so I feel like people have already heard it. But I was unhappy in my career, and my husband. Here's the story. Back it up.
I love it. Back it up.
My husband and I like to go to garage sales together. I like to find the stuff, and he's the one that does the dealing and the wheeling, and he's good. Mm-hmm. I can go and pay full price and extra because I'm just like, oh, that's not enough. And he's like, will you take $1? And they're like, yeah. But anyway, it was a box full of old Terminator, E.T., just trading cards. He just liked Terminator. It was just something he thought was cool. We got home and I'm like, but do you want this box? And he's like, no. And I got to looking at it, and I found out it was tramp art.
Tramp art?
Mm-hmm. It's like a form of wood carving. I knew the history a couple of years ago about tramp art. That's what I started to fall in love with, was researching the items and, finding out what is this and where did it come from and where did it start? And, there's collectors for everything. Y'all know that. Well, anyway, I put this up on eBay and sold it really quick. I was like, that was fun. I'm going to start selling stuff around the house, and I'm going to open my own spa, and this is how I'm going to fund it. Well, the more and more I started, getting into putting stuff on eBay and it's selling fast, and I realized I'm doing these 2 full-time jobs. I liked the reselling better. I just was like, okay, one little thing happened at work, and I was like, I'm out, I'm in, and the story goes for so many the same, but it's always been in my blood, junking and finding stuff. So.
I love it. And you've been reselling full time for how many years? Is this
September of 2018. You do the van.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's that's when we started. What was it? March, Dustin, of 2018?
Probably hard March 2018. We kind of dabbled a little bit into 2017 around Christmas time, but it was March. It was like 2018 for sure.
Yeah.
Those first fourth quarters really addicted me because it was like, what happened? Everything's selling. And then ever since then, it's been like fourth quarter is a big lie. I think I just got the boost as a new seller.
Yeah, it happens. It happens for sure. Mm-hmm. So, Danica, let's say hi to some of your fans in the chat room here.
I don't know.
We have Kristen and Rule Scroll. She's super excited that you're on. So, hello, Kristen. We have Christopher Nutter in the building. Good to see you. And we have our boy Steven, the Bearded Finds, is in the building. And we have I am
Resell it. There we go.
Resell it.
Resell it. I'm a resell it. Gotcha.
Resell it.
I like it. I like it. Thank you so much.
Though.
The lit. I'm a resell it. Okay. Gotcha. Lit. We have Lisa in the building. She's a poet, right? Are you a poet, Danica?
Danica. No.
No? Okay.
No.
So, I feel like you are a poet.
Something that was poetic, but I don't know what it would have been.
Oh, you might be a poet.
Maybe.
Bearded Finds is saying her background reminds me of American Pickers. And Marie, hello Marie, thank you so much for coming on. Like always, she's dropping the links. So we have Danica's link tree linked down in the description below. So if you want to check her out on all of her reselling adventures on her Instagram, check out her eBay store, her Poshmark store, everything that she's got going on. Her link tree is linked down in the description below. And we have Christopher. He already said hi to Christopher. And we have Sola Seller is in the building. Good to see you. And Bearder Fine's saying that I'm nervous. I'm super nervous because we're in the presence of greatness at the moment. So I am super nervous for having this interview, to be honest with you. And we have Alan is here. We have I Flip That. Joe is in the building. Good to see you. We have Mikey, Bags of Money, in the building.
New logo, Mikey.
Yeah, look at you, Mikey. I like it. So, Danica, you've watched the show. You know our little segments that we have on the show. So we're gonna go ahead and get to know you just a little bit with these segments. Yeah, with these segments on the show. The first one we have here is overrated, underrated. We're going to ask you 10 different subjects, 5 being reselling related and 5 not being reseller related. And you're going to let us know in your opinion if you would, if it's overrated or underrated in your opinion. All right.
Got it.
But before we get into that, we do want to give a shout out to one of our sponsors of the podcast, one of the newest sponsors of the podcast, and that's our good friends over at My Reseller Genie. One of the best ways, guys, it's tax season. All right. One of the things that resellers aren't good at is keeping numbers. So Reseller Genie really helps each and every reseller with that, keeping numbers, and they integrate perfectly with eBay and other platforms like Whatnot, Mercari, Poshmark, and many others like Grailed and Depop. And guys, if you don't know what Reselling Genie is, it is an accounting and analytics solution for resellers. Add unlimited platforms to track all your inventory and sales in one location, manage business expenses in real time, analyze your sales trends, and so much more. And here at This Week in Reselling, we do have a discount code for you guys. And you're going to get some money off on your first month. So use the code NashvilleFlippers and you're going to receive 15% off your first month, I believe. So check that out in the link in the bio. So, all right. So, Danica, overrated, underrated. Number 1. Are you ready?
Is it numbers?
Or no. Number 1. Buying a bus, overrated or underrated?
I'll tell you in about a year.
In a year?
No, that's a hard question. I'll tell you in about a year. No, 'cause I don't know. I forgot about.
All right. So,
That's a hard question. 'Cause I don't know. 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 'Cause I It's a hard question, man.
For
Right
the
now,
people
I would
that
have to
don't
say,
know, Danica, could you tell us about your little endeavor that you chose to purchase a bus? You're gutting it out. You have big plans for it. Let us know. Give the people the information here.
so I had big dreams of going and selling at these beautiful flea markets that we have here in Texas that aren't really flea markets. They're more like shows.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, how am I going to get that? I need a box truck. And I'm like, I can't afford a box truck yet. I'm going to get a van and I'll just get a U-Haul. I'll take all my stuff down. I'll sleep in my van because the accommodations are really limited down there. Most of the vendors do sleep in an RV or something like that. And I had a dream that I bought a van and this happened. And the next day I started looking on Craigslist and my husband, again, being the good deal getter, I was like, hey, can you call on this? And he's like, it's gone, but look at this. And it was a shuttle bus. It is a 2005 7.3 turbo diesel. And it's a 23 passenger shuttle bus attached to a Ford chassis. You like how I'm learning all this stuff?
Yeah, I love it.
Nothing about cars. So we bought this bus. It took about a year to get the engine right. And then it's time to do the build out and make it my little traveling RV. I love to travel to all the different bends. I've been to Colorado's, New Mexico, Arizona, Las Vegas, California. I just got back from Wisconsin. So that's kind of like going to be my little travel around, gathering junk and sleeping in my bus. So right now I'm stuck on the electrical portion, which is, I'm scared. I think it's more scared than anything. And once I'm through it, I'll be like, oh, that was nothing. But there's a lot of learning. So it's overrated.
As of right now.
Nice.
Now the bus was running, fully functional when you purchased it. You're just gutting it out, and was it like an airport shuttle bus, like one of those? Oh, okay, nice. Okay, fantastic. Let's
wheelchair lift in the back, so the back, the big Instagram doors I can open out and get the.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I can't wait to see it when it's. How far along are you? Like, where you said you're stuck on the electrical right now?
That's gonna take me a little bit. And it's not even so much the electrical as I'm just like got all the walls off, the zip ties cut, the wires are hanging.
Gotcha.
Learning.
Yeah, that's intimidating.
I gotta take out the back AC and the condenser under the bus. So it's just a lot of learning. And the weather's been weird, so I've just kind of like put it over here and been reading about it.
Ooh, nice. I like that.
Doing the research.
Yeah. Taking the time to do the research for sure. All right. We had some new people popping in. We have, I'm going to butcher this name. Well, India Savings is in the building. Jennifer Hayes. Good to see you, Jennifer. We have Billsy Bear Memories is in the building. Good to see you. And here we go. Lisa says, Reseller Information Network, Danica wrote a great poem. What was the poem about, Danica?
Lisa. So, like about 10 minutes before I went live with the guys on the RIN, I was like, if you've ever watched it, Leroy likes to throw out these little rhymes.
Okay.
I was like, I'm going to write them each a little rhyme. Well, I sat down and I just started like, I'm like, oh yeah, this is good. And I'm like rapping it in my head. I'm like, this is so good. And so I go on the show and they're like, so what are your closing thoughts? And I'm like, well, let me tell you. I thought I was going to actually like rap these and it was going to be good, but it was more of a poem. Thank you for.
Did you write us a poem today?
No, but I did prepare a little something for you.
Oh, okay. I'm excited for that. For sure. Kristen's saying she's excited for Danica. So we're all full of excitement today.
I get to know her. I think she's been in the community for way longer than I realized, but I just got to meet her last year. I met her in Denver, and we did. She and Jimmy, Old School Flips, set up a meetup, and a bunch of people came. And then she came to an event that I'm really love in Vegas, and she's just a honey. Y'all know that.
There you go. Oh, honey, honey. There you
Honey,
go.
it's
Like that song, right?
for hate. Yeah, honey, honey.
Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Oh,
All right.
honey.
Yeah. We have Callie Luis just joined us. Good to see you, Callie Luis. Glad you can jump on. Dustin, let's move on. Number 2.
Backing up into a parking space. Overrated, underrated.
You've been watching my videos.
Kind of, yeah.
Say it again.
Backing up into a parking space.
Oh, backing. I would thought you were talking about the time I backed into a car at the Goodwill bin.
Well, unrelated situation.
Okay. I think it's overrated, personally, because I ride with my husband who likes to do that. And I'm like, this is taking too much time.
I know, right? Some people just back up into, like, that's all they do is back up into a parking space.
I don't understand. I just find a part of the parking lot that's close enough, but no cars around, and just pull straight.
Yeah.
No backing up required.
See, Dustin and I, we have some big vehicles, so we always like to park. We have to park away from everybody to fit, you know. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those. You'll find out soon enough, Danica, when you got, when you got that big. You know what? Unrelated, but Dustin and I were talking unrelated. Dustin knows what I'm going to fix and to bring up. So I think I might have discovered a new conspiracy theory, Danica. Are you ready for this?
I don't know.
So, listen. You telling me something's going on with the road. The road, the lines are the same width, right? No matter what car you're in. But how come if I'm in a regular car and I can literally go over and touch the other, the other door. I'm so close I can touch the other door. But I go on a school bus and the seat's 3 people deep, a row, and then another seat, and that you're telling me that fits in the same road in between both those lines?
I can fit that bus in a parking spot.
But I'm just saying, isn't it weird? It doesn't make any sense.
Isn't it Matrix?
Yeah, something's off.
Something is off for sure.
I don't get it.
I'm not going to be able to get that one out for a while.
That's right. Let me know, chat, if I'm just crazy or have you ever thought about that before?
It doesn't make sense. The math ain't mathin'.
The math ain't mathin', Danica.
What about an 18-wheeler?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
They're just as wide as a school bus in the same lane.
How are we just figuring this out? That it's weird.
The math ain't mathin'. You can fit, but have some less room. Yeah, I get that, but it's weird. It's weird.
Because I feel like I'm hugging the line of my truck.
I think it's would it be mass? Like, let's say you made a tunnel on the street, and you put in a Fiesta.
Mm-hmm. Ford Fiesta. Okay. Not like a party, but a Ford Fiesta.
Mass, but you put in the bus, it's taking up more mass. So I don't know. The axle is the same size. You're gonna really trip me up on this one.
It's weird, right? The math ain't mathin'. The math ain't mathin'. But Kristen is saying that I hope you come hang out again with us in Denver. Bring Ray and Dustin.
Shoot, I'm going to the 4th of July party. We're talking
that's
about
right.
Lunch
4th of July. Dustin, tell them how awesome 4th of July is here in Nashville.
Oh, it's fantastic. You got the Hot Chicken Festival, and that's all you need.
Hot Chicken Festival, the fireworks, or they say they're the best in the country, right, Dustin?
Supposedly, yeah. That's the rumors.
Don't you want to?
Anticipation of the fireworks is the best. So you're starting at a good time for a meetup, guys.
Ooh, yeah. Think about it. We'll be on the rooftop at Tootsie's with our Jack and Coke in one hand, watching
hot chicken
the fireworks
left over from the day in the pockets.
Yeah.
So you pull it out in your napkin just in case.
Oh, yeah. I'm down for that.
It's fantastic. Fantastic.
Kristen, let's go.
Let's go. We should do that. Just rent an Airbnb on Broadway, Dustin, and just have everybody come over.
Agreed.
Broadway's turned down for what?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Danica knows what's up for sure. So let's move on. Number 3, overrated, underrated, the post office. What are your thoughts about the post office?
They're pretty deep because I think back to like when the post office started and they had to ride horses.
Oh, okay.
In the rain and the snow, and it was like never failed. Like that was like their motto, and like they were here to serve us and bring us our stuff no matter what. Like, and then people come along. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
But what about like currently the post office?
Currently, I mean, I want to say underrated because the people that work there are good people and they're trying to feed their families and they need jobs. And I feel like they're the other side of like the whole like money making or losing part is I don't know. I don't answer these questions very good.
I mean, you're saying it's underrated, the post office.
I mean, I use it every day. Like, how can I say it's overrated when it's like part of my business, you know? And
there you go.
And I'm
there
grateful for the work that they do. But I'm like,
you brought up
like they need to just let everybody have the same deals that we get instead of these poor people standing in line having to like pay $45 for something I paid $9 to ship. That feels weird.
That's Danica brought up a good point. You have to remember the people, the employees at the post office have to deal with these morons coming in there not knowing how to ship. I
did not say moron.
I am saying morons. That's one of the things, if you watch the reseller draft, that's one of my things that I hate is people not knowing how to use the post office.
Oh, I missed that one.
So,
no, I didn't see that one.
So you have these people wanting to ship a gallon of milk to Puerto Rico, and they want it there tomorrow, you know, then they don't know how it works. But like you said,
what about the guy that takes his package to the drop box that's too big and he's squishing everything you just drop in there?
Everything,
and
then it's stuck.
Get a return 2 weeks later.
Yeah,
this is broken, and I know.
Do you drop your packages in the little thing, Danica, or do you have like a VIP entrance where you drop off all your packages?
I carry my packages in. And sometimes I've got 4 IKEA bags together. So like it's just like 2 things I have to carry, and sometimes I have to go in and get a cart and bring it out to my car. I carry them in. I used to be able to have them pick up at my house. You know, they'll pick up your packages for you if you schedule it out. But now I'm in like a storefront. I've been in here like it's like a warehouse space, but it's a storefront. It's just closed.
That's cool.
The postman on this route comes really, really early in the morning, so I don't schedule pickups with him because I'm not here.
I didn't know that, Danica. So you're like at a warehouse, if you will, with all your stuff.
Yeah.
And you do all your reselling stuff out of that warehouse?
Yep.
That's awesome. And you're there right now?
I'm there right now.
Oh, that's so cool. Dustin, we need to get a warehouse. We need like a Nashville Flippers base.
I don't know.
Even if it's just one desk and 2 chairs.
Sorry, Dustin.
What'd you say, Dustin?
Even if it's just one desk and 2 chairs, that's be all we could afford.
Exactly. Yeah. So what do you think? Give us is that a good business plan there, Danica? Do you regret it? Is it helpful for your business? What's going on here?
I think it's helpful for my mental health to go home and be able to get away from it and not have the clutter there because it's so cluttered here. And it's okay because I can walk away and nobody comes in here. And, you know, the $2,000 going right toward nothing every month is not cool. I mean,
yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I mean,
that seems cheap. $2,000. That's not bad.
Yeah, but like I could be buying property. I know you get to go at the end, but like,
that's a great point.
Saving it and buying something. Unless it's like a little investment, like maybe a storage unit or something.
Yeah, we have a Rebel.
Oh, hi, Aaron.
Is it unique?
Junk. That's junk, baby.
Junk. Okay, Rebel Junk. I can't spell or pronounce things, Danica, so you got to help
Her
me out
name is
here.
Today's a
Erin.
rough day for me.
Aaron, good to see you, Aaron. Glad that you can be here for sure. We have TJ Lovelady in the building, one of our favorites. TJ is here. All right, so let's move on to number 4.
Number 4, Tom Hanks.
Flip or skip? Oh,
Overrated, underrated.
skip.
Skip.
I mean, he's rated. He's like already over. He's not overrated. I don't know. How do you pick when it's in the middle? I think he's just right.
Okay.
I was
Neutral.
watching, on the plane, the J-Lo halftime documentary, and Tom Hanks comes up at some premiere or Grammy Awards, and it's a bunch of girls, and he's like, they're like, Tom Hanks, come take a selfie, Tom Hanks, and he's like, I don't have any lip gloss. Is that okay? You know, maybe underrated.
What's your favorite Tom Hanks movie?
I'd probably have to go with Big.
Big? That's a good one.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
I
Here's
like
one of my favorites, Dustin, that a lot of people forget about, and I brought it up in the Valentine's Day edition of Reseller Draft, was the movie Splash, when Tom Hanks falls in love with a mermaid.
Absolutely. Have you not seen it, Dustin?
I haven't. No.
What?
It's fantastic.
I
What's
need to
the
watch
actress? What's the actress name?
Hannah.
Yes.
That is
Great
a
movie.
movie.
One of his young Tom Hanks. Yeah.
Isn't John Candy in that?
Yeah, he is. He is. I don't remember that one. TJ, it's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Oh,
I need
yeah.
to watch it.
Mm-hmm. Put that on your watch list, Dustin.
But I
All
never
right.
understood the ending, honestly.
What's that?
The ending? Like, what is he like?
I don't
You know-
remember what happens at the end.
Okay.
Don't they kiss and she becomes like a real woman or something?
No, that's not that movie.
Oh,
That's a different movie.
what? Then what's that one? What's the ending to it?
Well, wait till
Spoiler
you're
alert!
Spoiler? Okay.
Spoiler.
I think he goes to be a merman.
The reverse Ariel. I got
I
you,
think so.
Dustin. If you had to choose to be a merman or a vampire, which one would you be?
That's tough. I mean, I'm just hanging. Be a night owl, I guess. Go vampire.
Vampire. You can live forever if you're a vampire.
Exactly.
That's
I'll
terrible.
just put on
What?
some sunscreen or something.
Yeah, like Pharrell Williams. Don't they say he's a vampire? He just keeps
He
looking
might
younger.
be.
Yeah. So Forrest Gump is a classic.
Yes.
Oh,
I'll
13's a
take
good
that.
one.
That's like,
Classic. All right, Fred Flipstone. Man, these names are fantastic.
Fred
Glad you can jump on Flipstone. All right, moving on. Number 5, Danica. Whatnot. Whatnot.
underrated. I think it's underrated.
Okay, and you're on Whatnot, right? I think Jennifer dropped your Whatnot link
Oh no.
earlier. No.
I love the idea of Whatnot. Live selling to me seems like so much fun. I started out like building these making these reels and having so much fun pumping up the, like it's going to be a t-shirt show or whatever. But when it comes to going live, and selling something, that's hard for me personally, but I love shopping on there. I love watching the shows. I think that I may be getting old because it's a lot like the Home Shopping Network, right? So it's that instant. It's
It's
done.
instant gratification.
Choice, yes, I want this uranium glass parfait. Yes, you can't have it from me, like that instant, and they take your money instantly, and then it comes, and I think it's underrated, honest to goodness.
So you don't have any desire to sell on there, though, right?
No, I would love to. It goes back to how I negotiated garage sales. I want to just give it away.
Gotcha.
Which is fine, but at the end of the day, I've always been the type of person that, even in my business I was in before, people would come in, I'd be like, just go get you some of this instead of buying this $100 thing. Go to Target. This is the same stuff. So that's not a good sales person.
You're not a salesman.
No. But when it comes to online sales, I can be like, this is this and this and that. And there's not that face to face. Like, I don't feel icky. And no one should feel icky. It's just my personal. So I brought in my son, Elliot, who is 20. He's a manager in a movie theater. Like, he has big aspirations of being in film. And I'm like, dude, you've got to come and run my whatnot.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. And I'm like, just come and just do one show. Like, then he's like, all right, well, tell him my name is Tony.
What? That's so random.
We're a goofy family. We like costumes and, characters. And so I do have a show scheduled that's going to be T-shirts with Tony. I have no idea what's going to happen. And I don't know. I think it's the people that I know that have like really built their audience from nothing. I'm so like, Jen's Multiverse, My 80 Baby. There's so many different ones. It's something like anything. You've got to put the time and the commitment into to build it. But I think
for sure.
Thanks, Jennifer.
For sure. So T-shirts with Tony, and is this scheduled or is it TV?
It's scheduled. It's I wish I knew. We had it scheduled, and then I ended up going out of town, and we moved it out.
We'll be there. T-shirts with Tony.
T-shirts with Tony, 8:07 on the 23rd.
There we go.
Thursday. It's Thursday.
We'll see. He's 20 years old. He's not real sold on the idea, but it is scheduled.
I love it.
I
love the alliteration. T-shirts with Tony.
I have no idea what he's got planned, but he's goofy like me, so. All
right. Loco says, can you shout me out, please? Shout out to Loco. There you go, buddy. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. So, speaking of Whatnot, Danica, so Dustin and I took the plunge and joined Whatnot. So we were selling on Whatnot. Yesterday was our second ever Whatnot show. We sold a bunch of these Lego minifigures, and we did really well. Different ones.
I actually went to go, missed it, and was like, dang it, I missed it. Because I feel like it would be pretty entertaining.
So that was fun, and I'm sorry?
It's entertainment. And
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, so Danica, so for the people listening to us at home, Whatnot contacted us and they said, hey, we want you to sell on the platform. And it's been really well so far. And we have a really awesome show scheduled. We don't know this weekend, either Friday or Saturday. Dustin, have you committed to Saturday or do you want to do it Friday?
That's what I'm saying with Tony.
Let's keep it Saturday.
Saturday? So Saturday, we will have a Whatnot show. We're selling consumer electronics, Danica. So if you need a massage gun or headphones. A shark vacuum. We might have one.
Okay.
But here's the kicker, Danica. We're doing something really crazy, okay? We're going to be giving away 2 brand new sets of Apple AirPods completely free, okay? On the Whatnot. And then we're going to have 3 Apple AirPods. And this is the kicker, Danica. I'm going to start the Apple AirPods at MSRP on the buy it now. And every 10 seconds it's going to drop $10 in price. So you're fighting with the people in the chat. So you got to tell them not to purchase to see how low the item goes.
So once someone hits buy, that they bought it,
they're gone. They bought it at that point.
I like it.
Exactly, right? So it's almost like, do I buy them at 50% off or do I risk getting them cheaper and then I might not get them at all?
How fun. Is this a new feature?
Which is something we thought about. I think it would be fun, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So everyone hold the line. Don't buy anything until it gets cheaper, but we are for sure giving away 2 Apple AirPods and 3 of them are going to be, what would you call it? Danica, help us come up with a name. What would you call that?
Don't bid, dummy.
Don't bid. Don't bid roulette. Yeah.
Don't bid, dummy.
Don't bid, dummy. So check that out this Saturday. Love the innovation, TJ says. Thank you so much. Oh, and Beard Steven says, oh, snap. Yeah, so check that out this Saturday. It's going to be fun. Our Whatnot is linked in the bio, so go ahead and bookmark the show. And we're going to... Yeah, wait for the deals. All right, moving on. Number 6.
Number 6, barbecue ribs.
Oh, underrated.
I bet there's some good DFW ribs down there.
Oh, yeah.
Where should we go next? Last time I was there was AT&T Stadium, WrestleMania 32.
Oh. I don't know anything about wrestling except for
it was at the Cowboys Stadium. Yeah.
Come on in and get your Apple iPods today.
There we go.
We're gonna break them.
Danica, what would be your wrestling name? And I need some
Cannon.
What is it?
Dana Cannon.
Dana Cannon? I like it.
I don't know.
I like it. But ribs. Where do we go for ribs?
In Fort Worth?
Yeah, in Fort Worth.
Helms.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, there's so many good places. There's some old school places that have been around for, my grandparents took me when I was little. Risky's Barbecue, Angelo's. There's so much good barbecue here.
Is Angelo's a steakhouse?
No.
I feel like I've been to an Angelo's.
This is a little family owned.
Okay.
You know what? Real quick, I don't know if your people that are watching this know how to bookmark your show.
Tell us.
I'm gonna just hold up my phone real quick.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you
for Whatnot, bookmark your show for Whatnot.
You first you want to come down to this little search, little magnifying glass, and you want to search Nashville Flippers.
It's Nashville Flippers. Yeah.
Nashville Flippers. So you find their little picture. It's the same logo. And then they have a show scheduled here. You see that?
That's us. Yeah.
So you click that, and it's going to give you... Sometimes people will put previews.
We will once we have everything that we want to put on there.
This little thing right here, don't mind my manicure. That little yellow dot, that is the bookmark. See how I unbookmarked it? You click that, and it's going to give you a notification. And that really helps the guys. When a show is bookmarked more, they're going to show it more. So go on over to Whatnot. I think they'll have a link.
We do. Down in the description, we have our Whatnot show. But if you haven't signed up for Whatnot,
it's so encouraging, right? To see people.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
They're waiting for us. Yeah, for sure. There was surprisingly 30-something bookmarks on our Lego minifigure show. And I didn't push it or anything like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. So, all right.
You were going to say something about if you don't have a Whatnot.
If you don't have a Whatnot, if you want to purchase anything on Whatnot, there's a link down in the description. You'll get 15 free credit dollars to purchase anything on Whatnot.
Hey, I only got 10.
You only got 10?
Yeah.
15. You'll get 15. Yeah. But if you want to sell on Whatnot, if you're thinking about selling on Whatnot, there is another link in our bio, and you'll get $200 credit towards anything on there.
You get it or they get it?
We both. So now's the time. If you're thinking about selling on Whatnot, you'll get $200, and your boys will get $200.
Well, maybe Tony needs his own Whatnot.
Tony does need his own Whatnot. Tony, shout out to Tony.
We're trying to buy our second hubcap for our van.
That's right. Yeah, we're getting there. We want to buy a van, Danica.
What?
For our reselling adventures, just like you.
I just bought a van.
I know.
No, I bought a van also.
A van? Oh, okay, cool. What kind of van did you get?
It is it's somebody's like
a transit van?
No, not that cool. It's like an old I forget what you call them.
Minivans?
Like a painter's van.
Yeah, that's what we want, like a cargo van.
Like a creeper van.
van.
I call it the creeper van.
The creeper van.
Totally creeper van. I drove it down to a private pick with Tracy, and she's like, "This is a total molester van."
Hey, if we get one, Ray, can we get like shag carpet?
Yeah, man. We're gonna paint it. We're gonna paint it green. Call it the Mystery Machine. Get a Great Dane. The whole 9.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the trash panda.
The trash.
See,
panda.
that's what we need.
We need
that's
that.
That's totally a crazy looking van.
I know.
So we might get pulled over a couple of times, but
yes, yes,
you better
for
make
sure.
it more stealth. Like, nah.
That's Joe has a great question. He says, "Great idea. We have to manually change the price every 10 minutes. It's every 15 seconds. I have to manually change the price of whatnot. So it's not like a feature. It's just something that we're doing. So we'll have a little timer, and each 15 seconds, I'll drop it. I'll just keep dropping it and dropping it, dropping it until someone buys it. So we're going to do that 3 times on top of the 2 free iPods that you will be getting as a giveaway item. So we have our boy Ken, SSK Promo, in the building. Good to see you, Ken. Glad that you're here. And then Jennifer's dropping the $15 coupon for whatnot.
Luckies.
So check that out. So, all right. Here's a good one. Overrated, underrated, Danica. The Goodwill bins.
Underrated.
Completely. Danica the Cannonball. Or what was it? Cannonball.
Dana Cannon.
Dana Cannon. Underrated. So do you get the majority of your items from the Goodwill bins?
Mm-hmm. I do.
That's awesome.
I mean, I'll go in regular thrift stores, but it's hard. It's so hard. There's a place, if you live in Madison, Wisconsin, called the Dig and Save. It's 50 cents a pound.
Whoa.
I walked out.
Where do they get their stuff?
It's a St. Vinny's.
Okay. St. Vincent.
Mm-hmm. St. Vincent.
Dig and Save.
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
But it's just like a Goodwill outlet. They have the same blue tables and everything.
All right, time out. Okay, I'd Flip That has 999 subscribers for their channels. Guys, Jennifer, do me a favor, drop their link in the chat. Let's get them over one more person.
Good people too.
There we go. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. See, she's already got it down. So let's.
They're hilarious. Joe and Nicole.
Yeah, we need to have them on the podcast for sure.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Christopher Nutter says,
absolutely. Let's
absolutely. Danica, if I ever cheat on Dustin and then just quit the show completely, you can take my spot.
Oh, that's a lot of commitment.
That's a lot of, well, I'm holding you to that. So you'll be the next heir.
Okay.
The Nashville Flippers. /ex-DFW Danica Lady Luck Junk Flipper.
There's so many places I want to live. That's why the bus is going to be cool. I don't have to go to Vegas where
there you go.
I have so many friends or Nashville. Like, yeah, I'm going to come see you.
I love it. Yeah, baby. Let's do it. All right. So, next one. This is a good one. I'm ready, Dustin.
The Macarena. Overrated, underrated.
So overrated. No, I don't know.
When's the last time you did the Macarena?
Every time I take a cruise, so November.
Okay. Are you a cruise lady?
I want to do a reseller cruise. Y'all want to come on a reseller cruise?
I'm afraid of cruises. Those big ships. It's weird.
On the cruise. That's the question?
No, but that's the only way I'm able to get myself out of the bins is to go out in the middle of the ocean.
So for a person that doesn't go on cruises,
okay,
I think they feel a little overrated, but change my mind. Sell me, Danica. This is your opportunity to sell me on a cruise.
Oh, gosh. I hate to because it's kind of bad. They are overrated. They are absolutely overrated, but you're not going on them to have the experience that they sell you. They're like, oh, bring your fine dining attire and, all of this stuff. Like, no, just go in there, bring 2 outfits. That's all you need. because you're not going to change. You're just going to be drinking and dancing and gambling.
Gambling?
Yep. And then when you gamble and you lose all your money, they invite you back for free.
Wow.
That's the
How much money do I have to lose to come back for free?
Not a lot. They start sending you offers before you're even off the boat. And I mean, it would not be free. You like have to pay your port taxes and stuff, like $100, $200, and like I can go to my email right now, and I've got the most crazy offers for like 7-night cruises, and they will pay you. They're like, we'll give you $1,500 onboard credit and drinks on us, and that it's because they're cheap. That's it. And
so it sounds like a good time, but I'm just like on the boat. Do you get to meet some people? I bet there's some weird people on there, though.
Well, that's why I want all the resellers to come, because the weirder, the better. Partying together and like not talking about. Well, I'm sure we would talk about work, but like it's kind of like a summer camp. I think if you were to have a group of people that you know, because go off to your
like a fat camp.
Yeah, you're gonna get fat. Because you eat there's pizza 24 hours a day, ice cream 24 hours a day.
Oh,
they do like breakfast buffets, and then they'll take it down, and then it's a lunch buffet. They take it down, and then it's desserts, and then dinner. But also you can go and sit down, and they serve you like at a restaurant style.
Mm-hmm.
Really, all the food tastes the same. That's. I
don't like that.
I don't like it. I bring a lot of Cheetos and ramen, and. Not really, but like you get sick of the food.
Real quick, what about the drinks?
I'm not really a big drinker, but if you're a big drinker, you want to get the drink package because you get 15 drinks a day for a set cost. My husband, on the first one time, we were like, let's not get the drink package, and then the first night he spent what he would have on the drink package. But
Gotcha.
they have bars all over the place, and the casino. Some people like the food, yeah, and it is good. Like the first couple of days, it's good food, but it's like it's the same. You get like, you know what I mean. We're so spoiled, we get used to. But they have all kinds of different options, like gluten-free or vegan, or like if you just want to eat chocolate, they got that. Like, but there's always something going on. There's karaoke. There's like you can do like ping pong tournaments or beer pong tournaments or shuffleboard, or they've got like little roller coasters or water parks. There's always something going on. Art galleries, like you go and sit and learn about art, and they give you champagne and you can buy the art. There's help me out, people who've been on cruises. You can either stay in your room and do nothing and just like relax, or you can just go.
That's interesting. What do you think about that, Dustin?
I just know the first time I'll get on a cruise, that's when I'll break down. And we'll be stranded for like 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No.
Get a massage. That's cool.
Yeah. Get a massage.
They have workout sessions with the Perky system.
Yeah. What's that from, Dustin?
The heavyweights.
Heavyweights. That's right. Heavyweights. You've seen Heavyweights, Danica?
No.
You've never seen that movie, Heavyweights, where they go to the fat camp?
Splash.
Dustin's never seen Splash, but you've never seen Heavyweights.
No,
it's bad as equal. Bad as equal.
If you got Disney Plus, it's on there. Check it out.
Wait, is it?
Yeah, it's on Disney Plus. Heavyweights.
Damn, I really?
So
all those cruises. Huh. Like,
yeah, he does.
You make friends with people and strangers. You never see them again. But like you're like.
That's weird, man.
Piano for a whole group of people.
Yeah, we all know that Paul's a hopeless romantic, so I'm sure.
Oh, is he?
Yes, he's the one writing poems to random people, giving them as gifts.
He sends one to Ray every day.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. He wakes up, he sends me a text of a nice little poem.
I never got a poem, but I'm his mom.
See? I guess, yeah.
I think we might have for you there.
Speaking of a reseller cruise, Danica.
Okay.
Number 9, reseller friends, overrated or underrated?
Underrated.
Would you say that some of your best friends are resellers?
No, not. I mean, I've got very good.
Really good.
I've got good best friends too that don't care anything about reselling. Like they'd rather throw away half the stuff that I sell than
Yeah.
look at it, But no, some of my best friends are definitely resellers. Absolutely. And it amazes me that there's all of these different pockets of them.
Mm-hmm.
And like there's y'all, and you got Paul, and
where do we what's our pocket? Like a Pete pocket?
What? A pizza pocket.
Pizza pocket. I like it. Even better.
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like if everybody knew everybody, we would still all get along because we all think the same. But like, it's just there's so many that there's people you don't know, and people you don't know, and people I don't know. There
you go. Paul's saying Ray is a really good friend of mine, but he's definitely not a reseller. So there you go. No reseller friends.
He's a hoarder.
So
he's hoarding.
Yeah, I'm a hoarder, borderline hoarder. So moving on, number 10, last one here.
Overrated, underrated. Pepsi products or Pepsi in general?
Like the drink, Pepsi products, like not Coca-Cola products, but Pepsi products.
They burnt Michael Jackson up.
Ooh, they did.
Mm-hmm.
Darn those Pepsis. But they had Britney Spears.
I every now and then crave a Pepsi. So
really?
Mm-hmm. Not very often, but sometimes I'll just see that cherry Pepsi sitting there and be like,
Dustin, Sierra Mist, that's Pepsi, right?
Correct.
They recently just changed it, remember?
To what? Miss Sierra?
To Starry.
Time out, what?
They changed Sierra Mist.
Starry? That sounds terrible. That sounds like a Pokemon. Like, am I going to drink a Pokemon? That's what it sounds like.
Well, they changed it from like real sugar to like, high fructose corn syrup or something like that.
So something that's probably even worse for you?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Starry.
So, yeah.
Like, I've never seen one.
You've seen Starry, Danica, like at the grocery store?
I have. The first couple of times I'm like, is that like an off-brand? Is that a new brand? And
they didn't tell anybody? They just said, hey.
They didn't tell me.
I don't understand. Is it because of some sort of a cultural appropriation they had to change the name? Or
I don't know.
They probably offended somebody.
People in the Sierra? Oh, yeah, there you go. Jennifer says, oh, is that what Starry is? I seen that in the store and just thought it was new. No, it's Sierra Mist, and it's different formula, so they had to change the name, I guess. So
ridiculous.
So Sierra Mist doesn't exist anymore, and I think people are selling it on eBay.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you find some Sierra Mist out there.
A chicken chain here called Chicken Express. I don't know if y'all have that. Chickeny. No.
We got enough chicken places here.
They have
we got too many.
That they would give out called Serendipity. No? Don't know it?
They got a what?
Okay, so they would give out a seasoned salt packet.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I went the other day and they were like, no more Serendipity salt. So I bet that's going to be a good one if you can find it in your area.
On eBay.
Yeah.
What do you put it on the chicken?
I didn't ever get it, so I'm not heartbroken over it. But
okay.
It's like they're chicken tenders. They sprinkled on this.
So like a season, yeah.
Salt Bay. So, speaking of sodas, segue here. Tomorrow on the Reselling Draft Mondays, Paul and I, TJ Lovelady, I know it's not Art Vandalay anymore, but I forget his new name that he changed it to. Dan in Demand. Dan in Demand, and then Nader Cards, the person you sold the Pokemon cards to, Dustin. We're going to be picking the best sodas. So stay tuned for that. So
Starry number 1.
So, yeah. So a little teaser here, Danica. Give us 5 of your favorite sodas.
5 of my favorite.
Yes. Because we usually pick 5, so.
Oh gosh, Dr. Pepper.
Okay. There's Jennifer dropping the link for tomorrow's reseller draft.
Gosh, I mean, I would never probably turn down any. That's part of my problem.
But Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper, ginger ale. Maybe like, I have an addiction to Diet Sunkiss, the orange flavor.
Ooh, yes. My coworker has the same addiction.
I drink a lot of Coke Zero.
Okay.
Was that 5?
Give us one more.
I really do like the Diet A&W root beer too, because you can put it in the Breyers Carb Select ice cream, and it's a root beer float, very low carb, all the flavor.
I love it. So stay tuned for that tomorrow on the Reseller Draft Mondays. So I'm Resell It says, anyone had the Pepsi Soda Peeps Marshmallow yet?
I'm leaving.
I haven't had it.
I'm out. Nope. Peeps
that sounds
gross.
Crazy.
Now you throw in Pepsi? It's just as bad.
Oh, so it's like a dark soda? That's interesting. Okay. That's interesting. So Dustin, give me your favorite. Give me your top 3.
Top 3. I got to go Coke.
Coca-Cola Classic.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Okay.
Top 3 right there.
What was the second one?
Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper. You can't go wrong with Dr. Pepper. The first round is going to be crazy.
Oh, I
don't even know what the first overall. I think Dr. Pepper might be first overall pick.
Blast don't win. That's tough. Like Coke is my go-to. Like this Coke. But
Coca-Cola.
Lighter sodas, like a light soda, it's got to be like a Mountain Dew, something like that. But Baja Blast is my favorite. Taco Bell.
So Danica went somewhere
to get the Peeps.
Or something. I don't know. She might have gotten delivery or something going on. But let me know, guys, in the chat. What is your favorite? There she goes. She got back. Jarritos, first overall. But which flavor? Which flavor Jarritos do you like, Dustin?
You gotta go lemon lime.
Lemon lime? What about you, Danica, living in the DFW area? I'm sure you've had your share of Jarritos.
I see them, but I've never had one. But I think it would be pineapple. I think I would like pineapple.
Ooh, the pineapple one is fire.
Is a good one. Jones's cream soda.
Yeah,
that's really solid too.
Jones's cream soda. Yeah. Okay.
Does all right, guys. Water count?
I drink a lot of sparkling water, but it's not a soda.
Would be okay. It's not a soda.
Yeah, I mean, I don't count it as a soda.
It's carbonated, right?
That's true. But you know what we mean. You know.
I know.
Yeah.
RC Cola is a sleeper.
Oh, okay. I see you, Dustin. RC Cola and Moon Pie. All right. So moving on. Thank you so much, Danica, for answering overrated, underrated, and we're already at an hour. You're good to go. Okay.
So never go an hour.
I know.
Never
so overrated, underrated is brought to you by our good friends over at poppinofftoys.com. One of the best places to get Funko Pops. And if you use the code Nashville Flippers, you're going to get 10% off of your purchase. And they just released some new Care Bears and the Marty McFly ones. So those are pretty cool. So go over to poppinofftoys.com. Use the code Nashville Flippers and you're going to get 10% off.
Hey, wait, is that Post Malone on their website? Because I have a Post Malone pop. That's my favorite.
Ooh.
No,
I do. They do have a Post Malone pop. I'm sure they have some.
Yeah, I have. That's the only one I have. I love it.
I have a Post Malone trading card, Danica.
Really?
Pretty cool, right?
Very cool.
Random. Really random. Yeah. So, all right. So now it's time for everyone's favorite segment of the show. None other than D's Tip of the Week. Dustin, what is your tip of the week?
Tip of the week, because I had a little issue this week on a return. Always test your electronics, especially if you end up getting a lot of stuff and forget to test the item. Test them. Always
test them, baby. Test them. Danica, do you sell? I know in the bins you probably deal more with soft goods. Do you ever sell any kind of electronic stuff?
Yeah, I'll sell anything.
Okay.
If you don't have a way of testing it, what do? Untested.
Good call. Good call. All right. So, Dustin's tip of the week is brought to you by the people at stickerwise.com. Use the code FLIPPERS and you're going to get 10% off. One of the best people to get your stickers from. And I need a Lady Luck Junk sticker like yesterday.
I will make that happen.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, guys, one of the things that we're going to start doing on this segment of the show, we're going to give away 2 free stickers. So, Danica, there is currently 26 people in the chat. Pick a number 1 through 26. And the first person that guesses the right number, let us know. You'll win 2 free Nashville Flipper stickers. You'll get the regular one, and then you'll get the holographic one here. So, Danica, what's that?
Pick me.
You pick you.
Oh, I can't do that.
You'll get some regardless. So, you got your number, Danica?
Got it.
All right. So 1 through 26 people in the chat start dropping down numbers, and the first one that gets 2 free Nashville Flipper stickers. So, all right.
This is on, and here comes the number.
9. Ooh, here we go.
Here they come.
I see 9, 21, 14, 13, 13.
Stop. Patty.
17. Patty. Congratulations, Patty. You are the winner of the 2 Nashville stickers. So hit us up on Instagram. If you have an Instagram, give us your address. We'll send those out to you. If you don't have an Instagram, you can send us an email at thenashvilleflippers@gmail.com. So congratulations, Patty.
I never win.
Me either.
Dustin. So, Danica has something very special planned for us today. As we all know, Dustin, we have a segment of the show, Skip or Flip, but Danica's doing something different, and she's flipping the script on us, and she's going to be doing a Skip or Flip to us.
Oh, well, I'm screwed.
I know, right? Oh, Skip or Flip.
So we get to phone a friend. Do we get to phone a friend? Like, can I call you?
Look at that. Look at that. Just the artistry here.
I love it.
Okay. Ready for the first one?
Let's go, Danica.
All right. So these are some things that I might find in the bins. Would you skip or flip?
I'll skip. It's probably worse than mine. I'm skipping that because I ain't never going to pick that up.
Yeah?
Are you going to show us if it's sold, Danica?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm skipping it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something we're going to toss to the side.
It's
honestly.
a 4-leaf. So for the people listening at home, it's a keychain, 4-leaf clover inside, a real 4-leaf clover inside a keychain. It says lucky, genuine. What does that say?
4-leaf clover.
Yeah, I'm going to skip it.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What does it say on the back here? Souvenir of Phoenix, Arizona?
See, that's like...
I feel like that's something you'll get at a gas station.
So
I'm skipping. I'm skipping.
Well,
This ends up being $2. I'm going to jump out the window.
$50.
There you go.
Wow. Vintage. What does that say?
Vintage Calvert
Lucky Chain, real 4-leaf clover, souvenir of Phoenix, Arizona. And this would be something that I would pick up and pay by the pound. So what do you think I would pay for something like that?
Like
absolutely nothing.
2 pennies.
All right, next one.
What is Calvert?
Well, I'm not a Googler.
Okay. Well, I didn't know if you knew.
No, I don't.
Okay.
That's the thing is some of this stuff you don't know until you like Google Lens it or you find
Google Lens is so good.
And like let's say you don't find it. What do you it's something special. Like you don't see a 4-leaf clover every day.
If you dig
how
hard
many times I've looked when I was a kid?
Yeah, hours and hours I would sit looking over a 4-leaf clover.
I'm gonna find one tomorrow.
How much a 4-leaf clover is going for on eBay?
I don't know. Let's see.
Rare 4-leaf clover.
All right, next one up here, Danica. How many do we have, Danica?
3.
Okay.
Okay.
Next one here we have here.
Sorry, I made it into a video, so I'm trying to
Oh,
make
you're
sure.
fine. I love it. I love this. And guys, I'm sorry. A lot of people were saying flip. Jennifer was saying flip. And Alan was with us. He was saying skip.
Yeah,
So
that's surprising.
I want to play.
do you need to hit
Frozen.
play?
I thought I did.
There it goes.
Is it frozen?
Is it? No, it's working. It's counting down.
Oh, maybe I just need to be patient.
Maybe you can fast forward a little bit. Maybe.
I'm trying. Here, let me stop it and just try to skip. No? What a fail.
We broke it, Dustin. We
You
broke it.
broke
We
it.
broke it.
You broke it. Don't you look
What
at
are
me?
those little things, those little pictures down below? Can you click on those?
No, that's my
No.
personal picture.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
Try to
apologize.
restart it. Try to restart it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here, I'll do this. And let me know. We don't want to see your personal cruise pictures.
Actually, so I made this on what do you call it? InShot, and I sent it to my husband, so it would be all of our messages that would pop up. It's nothing really private.
Okay. Yeah, we don't want to see your.
Yeah, it's not working. Darn it. Hang on.
We're gonna get it to work. But Dustin, would you ever picked up any like that keychain, like you said?
Absolutely not. Nope.
No.
Look, there you are. I think I broke it.
Did you break it?
I think so.
The
Let me
first
see
one,
if I can find my
it
Google
worked.
something real quick.
Okay. She's gonna Google it while we talk amongst each other, Dustin.
So yeah, like there's a lot of keychains that can be worth money that you wouldn't pass up. Honestly, if you just do some.
How about the vintage rabbit foot
Oh,
keychains?
yeah, the lucky rabbit feet.
Mhm.
Huh.
We need to bring those.
Those
back,
some of
man.
those have to be worth some money. I'm gonna bring that back, Dustin.
Let's do it.
What's something that doesn't need to be brought back, like keychain wallets or chain wallets?
Keychain
I
wallets.
think
that
those
just
are
chain to
bad.
your-
I feel like
Those are
No.
bad. Chain
think
wallets.
chain to your belt loop and then go into your back
Yeah.
pocket.
Has
That's someone
anyone
that's
ever found
carrying around a
one
lot of money.
before? Like, has
What?
anyone ever found one in real life? Like, here? Like, I've never found one.
A chain wallet?
No, a 4-leaf clover.
Oh, I find 4-leaf clovers all the time.
You do not.
I'm lucky like that, Danica.
Oh,
That's what he specializes in.
4-leaf clover.
I'm so embarrassed that this isn't working.
He has a whole collection
it's
book
fine.
in the year he found the 4-leaf clovers.
That's it. I'm sure that's a hobby, right, Dustin?
Oh, definitely a hobby. But that's a headache of a hobby.
But it's someone likes to do it. Someone likes to collect 4-leaf clovers. I might have to do that. Every year I find a 4-leaf clover, I'm just gonna put it on there.
You should make a shoe out of it. Like put them
Yeah.
on some white Air
Right.
Forces.
To constantly pause. So we're gonna do like a speed round, I guess.
Okay. All right. Are we ready?
Share screen.
And for the people that are listening to us at home, come over to the YouTube, check us out so we know exactly what we're looking at here. Okay, so this looks like a box, Danica.
Yeah, this is a listing on eBay. This is the actual pictures on eBay.
Okay.
Would Skip it or flip it?
So this is it. We're getting a box.
It's gonna scroll through a couple.
I see a box with a finger in it.
Uh-huh.
It's got something written on the box, but I can't tell what it says.
So it says something Tokyo, Japan.
Ooh.
What? I'm just
Flip it. Patty is saying flip.
Yeah.
Ooh, what's that say, Dustin?
Ooh.
Is it
one
from like
dozen.
the war or something?
Probably.
Let us know in the chat. What are we doing? Flipping? What does that say? Autobot. That
Ooh.
says Autobot, right?
That says Autobot.
Transformers?
Transformers?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
I'm getting that.
I'm gonna have to flip it.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I'm telling how much it's going to be.
1 dozen of Autobots. Yeah, let's flip it.
Yep.
Is there Autobots inside? No, it was empty.
Empty box.
But it's a
But what do you even
vintage
think
and
to
people.
look at this box? That's what I'm just like.
Mm-hmm. What we got? What's it say?
Darn it.
Vintage G1 Transformer Autobots shipping case, empty box, super rare, and it's sold for what did it sell for?
I'm sorry, cut it off. We don't get to know.
Do you remember what it sold for?
I'm looking. Oh.
Take a guess, Dustin.
$100.
I would guess $100.
I want to say
Shipping
it's more than that. Here we go. It sold for $275.
What?
Wow. How would you ship a box within a box?
You should just ship the box. Tape it up and ship it out.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh.
I knew I should have sent you this video.
Like
Actually seen it. Isn't that crazy?
Like legit.
That's
ship
crazy.
Oh man.
You would have to ship a box within a box. Would you bubble wrap the box?
You'd have to.
I would.
Yeah.
Here's our next item. Skip or flip. This is an actual picture on eBay.
Looks like a.
Is it everything is for sale, or just that?
Or
dish
just the
with
little
peaks
dish?
on it?
Just the little dish.
I'm sorry for yawning.
Okay.
Is it a soap dish?
Yep, it's a soap dish.
It's definitely vintage.
I like it.
Vintage glassware, man.
I like it. Is it made out of ivory or anything like poisonous?
I'm sorry.
Radioactive?
It's radioactive from the nuclear era.
Funny.
I'm
look it
gonna
up.
flip it, Dustin. Whoa.
Yeah,
I'll
how
look it
much
up.
Flip it.
pay for it?
I'm gonna pay
No more than a couple bucks. That's a garage sale fine.
Dustin. I'm paying $80 for this radioactive soap dish.
You're paying up on it, $80.
Oh, what I'm paying for it? I'm paying like $1, but I think it's
That's what I'm
selling for
saying.
like 80.
I think it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah.
Is there
Be
a
a
picture of the
surprise.
bottom, Danica?
Okay, so this description reads rare vintage Roseville pottery, juvenile ware, chick
Juvenile.
dish.
Like the rapper Juvenile? I don't see the rapper Juvenile using that dish.
There's the bottom.
It could go anywhere between $150 to $1,000. So I'm going with
I like
750.
the design. The
750.
little chicks. Oh my gosh.
Dang, I showed you.
Wow.
Told you
Oh,
it'd be
go
around
back.
$1,000.
Go back.
Oh, there you are.
Look at us.
Oh my gosh. Don't make videos
There
like
it
this.
Right there. Oh, go back further.
Give back it.
There it goes. There it goes.
There you go.
There it is.
Look at that.
Look at that. Rare vintage Roseville pottery, juvenile wear, chick soap. That's amazing.
I'm hand delivering that
Oh, for sure.
with a bar hand soap.
Are you putting Dove in there?
Oh, Dove all day.
No, but you should look up soap too, because like
Oh.
old gosh, there's I could just sit and look at sold comps on weird stuff all day.
I love it.
Part of your podcast, and
I
it's
love it. We need to just do that all the time. Just have a whole show of finding crap that sells for a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's
people
a good
can
one.
put their links in. And you can click on it.
I
That might
love
be-
it. Yes. I love it. Kristen is saying, I love this. Tables have turned on the Nashville Flippers.
Yeah.
So I love it. Thank you, Danica. That was very, very exciting. I think
We should do that once a
0-3.
month. Have someone do that to us once a month.
I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. And so, yeah, that's amazing. I would have never picked up that little dish.
No, but look,
No.
look at everything. I guess that was my whole, like, what I love about it, because there's just so many things that you wouldn't. Like an
Yeah.
empty box
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. But a G1 Transformer collector would love to have that box.
I'm still trying to figure out how you're going to ship this.
I know,
Like,
right?
Well,
You would have to bubble wrap it.
definitely first class mail.
I don't know, man.
And no
that
way
sucker
that's
is going.
ounces.
Yeah, that sucker's
or
going
just put it in a box a little bit
overnight.
bigger, right? And then stuff it with a little paper.
I don't know, man.
I mean, you could ask them. Do you want it shipped flat? Do you want Dustin to deliver it?
Yeah. Dustin for sure deliver it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Hand delivered.
Okay. All right. So, Danica, thank you so much for that. That was so much fun. Yeah. And we're getting down to the nitty gritty here. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. And like you were saying earlier, we like to end the show with goals. What kind of goals does Danica Lady Luck Junk have for herself, for personal, business? Let us know.
I just have thought about this a lot because I know this is part of your segment.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember listening to you on the Let's Do Lunch podcast talking about SMART goals. And, man.
Shout out to Let's Do Lunch podcast.
Yeah.
Give them a listen. She's got it written down.
I just don't want to share right now. Is that okay?
That's fine.
Like, I have goals. I have dates. I have action plans for these goals. But I feel like the people that know me in this, that have like followed me since I started and been my friends since I started, I want to like amaze them at the end point of this, and I want them to be proud, and I don't want to keep talking about it and it being like, well, when I do this. So I want to firm up my body. I'm almost 50. That's a big goal.
That's amazing. You don't look 50. Just like hardcore, you don't look 50.
I almost lost 100 pounds last year.
That's amazing. Congratulations.
But with that comes sagging skin. So when you're young, get the weight off now while your skin has elasticity. But as far as firming up my body, that's a goal. I want to make my business to where it's not a 24-hour business and I have more family time. But there's something coming that I want to tell you right now, but I'm just going to hold off.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's respectable.
What are your goals?
Sure.
What are your goals?
What are our goals?
Yeah.
That's a great question. Okay. We do want to purchase a van this year just because we want to have like another character, and that would be like our van.
Vanna White.
Vanna White. Yes. Thank you. It's got to be a white van now, Dustin.
Like is it the dog front end from Dumb and Dumber? Is that it? Is that the movie I'm thinking of?
Yeah, on the front.
Yeah,
that's a truck or whatever from Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, we got to do it.
No, not Dumb and Dumber.
What movie is that from?
Jim Carrey and
is it Jim Carrey?
I thought it was.
It is Dumb and Dumber. It is Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, because Jim Carrey's in it.
Yeah. Dumb and Dumber. I'm thinking of like Dudes, Where's My Car? For some reason. Yeah. But get in a van for sure. And like Dust.
Like a sticker, because I know that your super chats are going towards your van. Do you have
we can have that would actually be like a really good idea. We're nowhere close. I think we might have like $200. You know what I mean?
Hey,
that's a drop in the bucket, but that's getting close.
It's enough for super grateful. Hubcaps from
that's Kmart. Right. It's gonna be tricked out for sure. So, so that's one of our goals for sure. We want to expand our business. Do new things like whatnot, and hopefully, Dustin and I had a meeting earlier of something hopefully planned in the future that we don't want to tell anybody about. Also, that would come to fruition, right, Dustin?
Crossing our fingers. We've had multiple calls, multiple things, and hopefully that goes through, and you'll see more of us if it does go through, right, Dustin? Absolutely.
Mm-hmm. So some things you just got to, you can't show all your cards, right, Danica?
You got to know when to hold them. I'm just kidding.
Know when to fold them.
Know when to walk.
Oh, she left. I don't know if that was purposeful or not.
She walked away.
She walked away. I guess she knew when to fold them.
She folded them.
She folded them. I wonder if her computer died on her. Her session was up. Is that what it was? Okay. No. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. So Danica has left the building, literally. I don't know if something happened to her computer. It was a joke. LOL. Okay. So she's in the chat, but she's not here. So Danica, thank you so much for coming on the podcast. We really do appreciate it. I guess you want to end it, Dustin?
That's it.
Thank you all so much for having me on. Yeah, I guess so. Guys, thank you so much. We do appreciate each and every one of you guys. Like always, make sure to subscribe to Danica and all of her reselling adventures. The links are down in the description below. And make sure to subscribe to us, the Nashville Flippers, on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Listen to the podcast, subscribe to the podcast. And what else, Dustin? What am I missing?
Subscribe to us on Whatnot.
On Whatnot.
Follow us on Whatnot.
Yes, follow us on Whatnot. Use the credit. Use it. $15 off, and if you want to sell on there, you'll get $200. And yeah, thank you all for all of our sponsors. And my name is Ray.
My name's Dustin.
And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. See y'all. God bless.